You can lose everything you hold on to, but some things are beyond repair. What happens next can either break you or prove you cannot be broken. Right now, the situation surrounding Chrisean Rock is nothing short of explosive. Reports claim she has already moved on from yet another boyfriend, leaving both fans and social media in shock. The relationship, which seemed to barely begin, is already drowning in whispers of betrayal, heartbreak, and chaos. Insiders stress that this is far more than a quiet breakup. It is a scandal spreading rapidly across online platforms. Alleged leaks from friends close to the pair suggest that her new partner was deeply invested, convinced he had finally secured Chrisean's trust and loyalty, only to face an unexpected twist that shattered the illusion. Fans were left reeling when reports surfaced that within only a few weeks, Chrisean had allegedly used her new boyfriend for clout, attention, and favors, only to walk away in a shocking exit that blindsided and humiliated him. Almost instantly, social media caught fire. TikTok and Instagram became flooded with reactions, memes, and endless speculation. One viral clip even appeared to show the young man looking crushed while Chrisean laughed and danced online as though nothing had happened. The comments were relentless. Many accused her of a cold pattern, jumping from man to man, using them, and discarding them just as quickly. But the story did not end there. Leaked messages, allegedly from insiders, claimed the entire romance may have been staged. Screenshots suggested that Chrisean hinted at going public, with the relationship only long enough to stir buzz before cutting him off once she secured maximum attention. Fans were stunned, accusing her of moving past messy breakups into outright manipulation. To make matters worse, whispers circulated that her ex had quietly shared his heartbreak with friends, later posting cryptic Instagram stories that seemed to confirm his pain without directly naming her. The internet wasted no time connecting the dots. Gossip threads exploded with theories of betrayal and emotional games, while celebrity blogs painted the breakup as one of her most dramatic scandals yet. Insiders insisted this was part of a larger pattern, each romance fueling her brand, boosting her engagement, and leaving behind a trail of discarded partners once they had served their purpose. What truly fueled the fire, however, were rumors that Chrisean dumped him after learning he had spoken to someone about their private moments. Allegedly furious, she cut ties abruptly, ensuring that he came off looking foolish online. The chaos spiraled so quickly that fans began questioning whether any man could ever survive being romantically tied to her without becoming the next viral heartbreak story. Reactions split the internet in half. Some defended her boldness, framing it as unapologetic independence, while others saw it as clear evidence of calculated emotional manipulation. Still, the scandal refuses to die down. In fact, the cliffhanger only makes it more explosive. Insiders suggest the ex-boyfriend may be holding onto voice notes or screenshots that could reveal her true intentions, potentially sparking a scandal far bigger than the breakup itself. Now fans wait with bated breath. Will he release the evidence? Will Chrisean clap back? Or will the storm intensify, unraveling new layers of the story? One thing remains certain. Her latest breakup has reignited conversations about her chaotic history of romances, public fallouts, and viral spectacles. And as the dust refuses to settle, the question echoes louder than ever. Has Chrisean Rock once again left another trail of heartbreak, or is an even bigger storm still looming on the horizon? This latest scandal may push the chaos surrounding Chrisean Rock to an entirely new height. Insiders reveal she has built a reputation for leaping from one partner to the next, often leaving behind a trail of heartbreak and turmoil. Her history of relationships is littered with explosive moments that captured public attention, from heated online battles to rumors of manipulation and messy breakups that left her exes humiliated. According to those close to her, Chrisean thrives on the attention these relationships generate. Every romance becomes content, fueling engagement and keeping her larger-than-life persona alive. For fans, it often feels like the drama itself is part of the show. Yet when she was first linked to this latest boyfriend, many thought things might be different. Unlike the high-profile figures of her past, he seemed grounded, genuine, and intent on creating a real connection. Friends of the couple claimed he was cautious but invested, hopeful that she might finally be ready for stability. Still, warning signs surfaced early. Reports suggest that Chrisean continued to dominate social media during the relationship, posting content that subtly reinforced her control. Some posts were read as playful, while others looked like thinly veiled jabs at her partner. Insiders even suspect she may have been testing his loyalty all along. Online, fans began noticing the tension, speculating that the romance was destined to unravel with a dramatic twist. Her boyfriend, insiders say, tried to adapt to her public lifestyle, respecting the spotlight that came with her career. But the constant scrutiny, the endless gossip, and the pressure of her online world reportedly weighed on him. That strain, whether intentional or not, gave Chrisean the opening she needed to walk away at the moment it could make the biggest splash. Fans quickly pointed out the familiar cycle: deep involvement at first, escalating attention and drama, then a cold public exit. Some reports suggest this is more than coincidence. Allegedly, Chrisean juggles multiple admirers at once, fostering competition and tension while maintaining control. Even her breakups, insiders claim, may be timed strategically to maximize virality. This has left fans wondering whether her romances are ever genuine or simply another stage in her ongoing social media performance. The context makes her latest breakup even more volatile. With the boyfriend blindsided, alleged leaks, messages, screenshots, and cryptic posts have begun circulating, painting a picture that could eclipse her past scandals. Each online hint feels like a puzzle piece, fueling speculation about what truly unfolded. Insiders warn that the young man may not remain silent for long. Reports suggest he has evidence, messages, screenshots, even voice notes, that could expose Chrisean's tactics, her patterns, and her intentions in stark detail. Fans are now holding their breath, waiting to see if this information surfaces, potentially igniting a firestorm bigger than anything she has faced before. With a chaotic history and a growing pile of rumors, the stage is set for a dramatic fallout where betrayal, humiliation, and heartbreak collide. What began as a seemingly private romance has unraveled in front of millions, in a way so explosive that even her most seasoned followers could not have predicted. Reports suggest the trouble began only weeks into the romance, when the boyfriend allegedly realized that Chrisean was turning their private life into entertainment. She was said to be posting subtle digs and personal details online, disguised as playful content. One leaked message, allegedly from her, read, "If he can't handle the spotlight, that's on him. Got to keep the vibe interesting." Fans immediately called this manipulative, claiming it showed a complete disregard for his feelings. Clips then surfaced of him scrolling through her posts with clear disappointment, while she carried on smiling, posting, and engaging with followers as though nothing were wrong. The first major blow-up reportedly came during a night out when the boyfriend confronted Chrisean about her behavior. Eyewitnesses described a heated argument that escalated into a public spectacle, drawing the attention of everyone nearby. According to leaks, Chrisean laughed off his concerns, dismissing him as too sensitive and implying the relationship was never serious. It was about content, not connection. Social media quickly picked up the story. Within hours, TikTok and Instagram were filled with clips, screenshots, and viral memes showing the boyfriend upset while Chrisean posed and danced for attention. Fans reacted furiously, flooding comments with outrage. She used him and dumped him in public. That's cold. Then came another twist. Insider leaks claimed Chrisean had been planning the breakup days in advance. Allegedly, she had carefully crafted social media posts to make the split dramatic, even enlisting friends to post cryptic hints to fuel speculation. Screenshots later surfaced that appeared to show her bragging. He served his purpose. Time to move on. The backlash was swift, with critics blasting her for cruelty and deliberate manipulation. To many, it confirmed a pattern: Chrisean leveraging relationships for attention, then discarding her partners once they were no longer useful. Meanwhile, the ex-boyfriend tried to share his side. Insiders said he posted cryptic Instagram stories alluding to betrayal and heartbreak, without directly naming her. Fans quickly connected the dots, piecing together a timeline that only intensified speculation. Theories exploded across social media, with debates about whether Christian's behavior was calculated strategy or reckless disregard for others' emotions. Behind the scenes, insiders claimed the drama went even deeper. Allegedly, Christian's own team encouraged her to keep feeding the chaos, seeing each breakup as an opportunity to boost engagement and grow her brand. That revelation only made the controversy worse, with many accusing her of valuing fame over honesty or compassion. Just as fans thought the scandal had peaked, reports suggested the ex-boyfriend had receipts, messages, voice notes, even video clips that could expose Christian's true motives. The possibility of a major leak sent the internet into overdrive. Would he release the evidence? How damaging could it be? And what would Christian do in response? The fallout was nothing short of explosive. TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube lit up with endless debates, screenshots, and viral videos dissecting every detail. Gossip pages labeled her a serial dater who weaponizes relationships for clout, while her defenders argued she was simply living unapologetically and owed no one explanations. Now, all eyes are locked on the next move. If those alleged records surface, this could become her most damaging scandal yet, one that not only exposes her dating patterns but potentially reshapes her entire public image. For now, the cliffhanger remains. Is this the beginning of Chrisean Rock's biggest downfall, or just another chapter in the drama that keeps her name trending? Even though many supporters were stunned by the coldness of Christian's alleged actions, the conversation quickly spiraled into heated debates that split her fan base into rival camps and intensified the storm online. The chaos was not confined to gossip alone. Within hours, viral memes, parody skits, and reaction videos flooded TikTok. One trending clip reenacted the breakup, with an actress imitating Christian dancing and laughing while her heartbroken partner sat in silence. Viewers found it both hilarious and infuriating, and the video racked up millions of views in record time, further fueling speculation about what really happened behind the scenes. But the revelations kept stacking up. Leaked messages suggested that Christian had deliberately choreographed parts of the breakup for maximum drama. Sources claimed she directed friends to drop cryptic hints on social media, stirring suspense and speculation among followers. If true, it confirmed that her chaos extended far beyond personal emotions and into calculated, attention-grabbing strategy. As the scandal snowballed, celebrities began weighing in. Some commented directly, while others chose subtler approaches. A well-known artist reportedly hinted they had seen Christian pull similar moves before, suggesting this behavior was part of a pattern. A cryptic Instagram story. Some people never change, and the truth always comes out. Fans quickly connected the dots, believing more insiders could soon speak up, adding even more suspense. The scandal grew darker when reports claimed the ex-boyfriend might have receipts, screenshots of messages allegedly showing Christian mocking him and bragging to friends. He served his purpose. Time to move on. If those messages are revealed, they could flip the narrative entirely, painting her not as a victim of messy relationships, but as someone intentionally manipulative and unapologetically bold. Meanwhile, speculation surged about her next move. Would she drop a response video, craft a cryptic post, or double down on her unbothered persona to drown out critics? At this stage, even her smallest action could spark fresh memes, viral threads, and another round of scandal. Insiders fueled the fire further by hinting that even more damaging evidence could exist: screenshots, private DMs, and voice recordings that might expose deeper manipulations, hidden conflicts, or shocking truths about her dating behavior. This possibility sent the internet buzzing with questions. What secrets are still buried? How far could this drama really go? What was once just a messy breakup had now transformed into a full-blown cultural spectacle. Fans across TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube dissected every leak, every post, and every rumor in real time. Social media became a battlefield, with comment sections filled with outrage, defense, and disbelief. One viral post highlighted the boyfriend's visible heartbreak, side by side with Christian's carefree dancing online, captioned, "Used and dumped in public. She really doesn't care." Another compilation compared her past relationships, framing her as a serial manipulator. The response was immediate. Thousands of shares, likes, and fiery debates kept her name trending for hours. Influencers and gossip accounts piled on with analysis and commentary. Some applauded her confidence, calling her bold, independent, and fearless in living her truth. Others condemned her, accusing her of repeatedly prioritizing clout and engagement over compassion, leaving a trail of humiliated partners behind her. TikTok creators dramatized the saga in comedic skits, blending humor with heartbreak, amplifying its reach, and making the scandal impossible to ignore. The frenzy eventually broke past social media walls, catching the eye of mainstream media outlets that rushed to cover the unfolding saga. By then, it was clear. Chrisean's breakup was no longer a private matter. It had erupted into a cultural phenomenon, a drama too big to scroll past, and the world was waiting for the next explosive chapter. Entertainment outlets quickly jumped on the unfolding chaos, publishing bold headlines that framed Chrisean Rock as either a serial heartbreaker or a strategic social media mastermind. The coverage legitimized the drama, pushing it beyond her loyal fan base and into the broader world of celebrity gossip. At the same time, social media erupted with leaks, memes, and speculation, ensuring the story stayed at the center of online attention. Behind the scenes, whispers from insiders painted a darker picture. Sources claimed Chrisean's ex-boyfriend confided in close friends and even influencers, hinting at betrayal and calculated manipulation. Cryptic posts he shared online only added fuel to the fire, with fans convinced he was teasing the release of damning evidence, possibly screenshots or even voice notes, that could shift the narrative entirely. Celebrity voices soon entered the mix, some speaking indirectly through vague but cutting statements. One star's remark, "Some people's love stories are just entertainment," sent fans into overdrive, interpreting it as a direct reference to Chrisean's pattern of chaotic relationships. With each cryptic comment, debates grew louder, pushing the saga further into mainstream culture. Industry observers also began to weigh in. Marketing experts and social media strategists pointed out how Chrisean seemed to have perfected the formula for virality, turning her personal life into a constant cycle of drama that fueled engagement. They argued that the breakup, leaks, and fallout were not random at all, but carefully timed events designed to keep the spotlight firmly on her. The data backed this up. Her views, likes, and mentions across platforms spiked dramatically after the split, proving that, even if messy, the strategy worked. Fans, however, were not just entertained. Many were invested in predicting what would come next. Comment sections and online forums turned into battlegrounds, where supporters defended Chrisean's independence while critics accused her of exploiting emotions for attention. Some even questioned the morality of orchestrating heartbreak for clicks, with a few calling for intervention or accountability. The tension escalated when new alleged leaks surfaced. Reports suggested Chrisean had staged parts of the breakup itself, carefully crafting moments that would draw the most attention online. Even more explosive were rumors that her ex-boyfriend held private messages and recordings proving she mocked him and bragged about her plan. If released, these could completely upend the narrative, transforming the scandal from messy gossip into a story of deliberate emotional manipulation. The public glued to screenshot and rumor. Insiders teased that the ex-boyfriend might soon release the full cache of evidence, screenshots, voice notes, and private exchanges that revealed just how calculated the entire relationship may have been. Some leaks allegedly included Chrisean admitting she orchestrated the drama for maximum social media impact, even laughing about how easily her ex played into the plan. Such revelations shocked fans, who described it as manipulation unlike anything they had seen before. Even more alarming were suggestions that similar patterns could be traced back to her past relationships, raising questions about whether this was part of a larger cycle. What began as a breakup had now evolved into something much bigger, a cultural spectacle, a storm that blurred the lines between entertainment, strategy, and personal betrayal. And with the looming threat of explosive evidence about to surface, the world waited for the next twist, knowing it could change Chrisean Rock's reputation forever. Reports now suggest that Chrisean Rock's ex is weighing the idea of releasing his entire archive of messages to the public, a collection that could include private DMs from friends who allegedly fueled the drama or backed claims of Chrisean's calculated behavior. The potential fallout looms large: reputational damage, emotional turmoil, and consequences that could ripple far beyond the two at the center of it. The online frenzy only grew louder. Comment sections became flooded with heated debates about morality, manipulation, and motive. TikTok edits and Instagram reels broke down every leaked screenshot in forensic detail, while memes and viral posts ensured the breakup dominated timelines everywhere. For some, Chrisean's actions looked like deliberate mind games. Others argued the story might be exaggerated, even partially fabricated, and urged caution before passing judgment. Every update, no matter how small, set off a new chain reaction of speculation. Gossip pages jumped in quickly, amplifying rumors and adding credibility to the chaos. Alleged insiders whispered that Chrisean had already been warned by peers in the entertainment industry about the risks of turning relationships into publicity stunts. Meanwhile, whispers of a potential response from Chrisean herself kept fans on edge. Would she drop a statement? Post a viral video? Or take another unpredictable route that kept her in control of the narrative? The stakes rose even higher when leaks hinted at behind-the-scenes involvement from her circle. Some sources claimed friends and collaborators were quietly enlisted to play roles in the spectacle, steering situations to maximize views and reactions. If confirmed, this would recast the breakup from a messy split into a staged performance, a carefully engineered storyline that blurred the lines between reality and strategy. Now, the public waits at a tense cliffhanger. Will the ex-boyfriend reveal the evidence? Will Chrisean fight back with a statement, a viral move, or even legal action? Or will the release trigger an even bigger scandal that reshapes her entire public image? Fans are already spinning theories, drafting timelines, and dissecting cryptic posts, each new theory more dramatic than the last. And yet, insiders hint there's more: potential revelations that could rope in other names, expose private alliances, or unveil a side of Chrisean Rock the world has never seen. If true, this would elevate the saga beyond a breakup and into one of the biggest celebrity scandals of the year. What was once framed as heartbreak has transformed into a global spectacle, an addictive mix of betrayal, strategy, and suspense captivating millions online. The real question now: is Chrisean Rock simply a woman living her love life in the spotlight, or a mastermind orchestrating every twist for attention? The internet is hanging on every move, every screenshot, every whisper of what's to come. And the most explosive chapter may still be just around the corner. Fans are left asking themselves, who's in control of this story, and what shocking revelation will drop next?